Hey Greenwood members, Vic Spatola, NASM Master Personal Trainer. Here today to talk to you through a push-up progression. So if you don't have a lot of equipment, totally okay. You can still get some chest development through push-up movements. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to use my front Mr. Stability Ball, but I'm going to take you through a series of progressions for our push-ups for our chest. So first one is going to be just a normal push-up. So I'm down here like this, starting from my knees. Abs are tight, back is straight. Hands are going to be no wider than my shoulder. So I don't want my hands inside or too far outside. I want them literally under my shoulders. Now, my elbows are going to go out to the side. So as I bring my chest down and keep my body tight, my elbows go out to the side, and then I squeeze back into that top position. Elbows out to the side, come back to squeeze to that top position. That is my first or beginner push-up. Obviously, I can go to my toes, making it much more difficult. And there's your push-up again. Again, notice the entire time my body is straight and rigid. I'm not really moving from the hips or moving from my head. A lot of people, when they do it, will typically go with the head first. I want my spine straight up, looking actually straight ahead more than I do down. This will tend to go with a kyphotic position around my back, which is not good and actually leads to a lot of other issues. So keeping my back straight, keeping my head up, looking straight ahead, coming down, coming back up to that top position, either from my knees or from my toes, is a much better option. Try to see if you can, by getting your chest to come close to touching the ground. You don't necessarily need to touch, but coming close is that. Now we're going to use Mr. Stability Ball over here for a incline push-up. So an incline push-up, we're going to put our feet on the stability ball and have our hands on the ground. So when you put your feet on the stability ball, I have it on a stand, but you don't have to have it on a stand. You can have it wherever you like. Feet are going to be here, up in that position. Now I come down and I come back up. This creates our position or an incline position. You do the exact same thing if you put your feet up on like a bench or a stool or a chair and coming down. This is an incline push-up. This gets a little more activation through the top part of my pectoralis, pec muscles, than the lower part of my pec muscles. Again, always maintain stability and strength through the core, making sure we're not wiggling from the middle. Again, a little bit harder to do on your knees, so I would probably end up doing them on a chair with your feet first, or even on a couch. Next progression will be a decline push-up. So by doing a decline push-up, we're going to Mr. Stability Ball here. I'm going to have my body above it. So this works more the lower fibers, innervates more of the mechanical part of the lower chest when I do my push-ups. Now again, notice on all these push-ups, my elbows are going out. Okay? This is more for chest development more than tricep development. So we're going out with our push-ups and coming back to a tall position. So for an incline position, you're going to have it at your feet. For a decline position, you're going to have it on your hands or on your chest. So those are your two basic ways of doing a push-up. Now, we're going to go a little more advanced into a moving push-up. So what we're going to do is start with a push-up position. So you need to be able to do this push-up to begin with. Stagger our hands, push-up. Stagger our hands, push-up. This is a staggered push-up where I'm moving along. Again, my hands are here. I get my push-up. Now, notice, my elbows are still going out. But what we're doing is we're getting a little more chest and shoulder involvement as opposed to just chest. That's a staggered push-up. Okay? The most advanced push-up is going to be our one-arm push-up. So when we do our one-arm push-up, everything's, it's impossible. It's a matter of leverage more than anything else. We're going to have our hand here, tripod position. Now, normally I want to have my body square. And in one arm position, I want my body turned. So when I go down, I'm letting my chest fall. But notice my body's turned here. I'm not square. That's really, really hard. So what I want to do is turn my body a bit and then get into that. Now that's the most advanced push-up. So for those of you who are strong, you could try that. For those of you, try those and see how it goes.